Welcome back to another spooky episode of Crime Tap. And if you're watching us on YouTube, because we're on YouTube now, you can see that I'm coming live to you looking swag at the top of a fucking mountain. And yeah, and this is genuine. And, you know, obviously Nick's in his studio. Yeah, it's definitely real. I don't even know how to use a green screen, to be honest.
It's like you're coming out of my glasses.
Yeah. Look at those glasses. You look like the really shady guy that just watches movies in like the back corner of an IMAX theater. You know what I mean? You know, there's always one creepy guy that's just sitting alone, and you just kind of feel like you're being watched by him the whole time. Yeah, exactly that. Except with a large popcorn, extra butter. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Looks just like it. Alright, so now that we've covered our very genuine costumes, because we're getting into spooky season, and very genuine background, I say let's go ahead and get into the stuff, shall we?
We shall.
Okay. Well, so the first thing I wanted to talk about, which is something we hadn't covered yet, was the Brian Laundrie case that's going on right now. It's like, I don't know how you haven't heard about it. It's like all over pretty much everything.
Probably in the title of this episode.
Yeah, I mean, it's all over everything. It's fucking crazy. Well, just so you know, because you didn't hear about it, I mean, there's a lot more details to it, but basically...
Does it have to do with that, what was her name? Abigail Petito?
I think it was Gabby Petito. Yeah, no, that's that one.
It has to do with that one?
Yeah.
Is that her boyfriend?
Yeah, because they were like traveling, and then he flew home to go to Florida. I think they were on like the West Coast, and then he traveled from...
Well, I know he got seen in Boone, I believe, or something.
They thought, and he's been sighted like just like across the apps, like mountains in general, just because he words can't find him. He has a tattoo on his arm, and I read somewhere that he's very familiar with these mountains.
Really?
So yeah, kind of crazy. And and then he just didn't come home with her off that trip, and then he went to Florida, and then now they got a fucking Dog the Bounty Hunter on it, which I kind of think
I heard somebody at work told me about that. I was like,
listen, I think it. I think he was, but I think he came out of it to do this case.
Yeah, he was retired because his wife went in a coma or something.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she had like a medically induced coma or something.
That's wild. Well, he's back now. He's getting at him, I guess.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yo.
You know, obviously we live in those App State Mountains, or the Appalachian Mountains. Yeah, we're in the mountains, so you know, I hope I do see him, so I can basically throw fisticuffs with the guy, and then get him into the police station.
Sweet.
Because they probably want him alive, unfortunately.
Fireball.
Fireball. What, are you gonna start pulling out some jutsu on him or some shit?
Okay, Street Fighter, some Street Fighter shit.
Oh yeah, just pull it out on him if you see him on the street.
Oh yeah, I always got my...
Give him the 1-2.
Chuckoos on me.
All right. Well, anyway, so that's about as much as there is for that case. I know his sister came out and spoke and was like, you know, I don't know where he is, or else I'd be wanting to turn him into, and he's just near us, and they still haven't found him.
I haven't been keeping up with it too much.
Oh, wait, did you see that the Zodiac killer was found, but he died like years back?
Really?
Yeah.
I know they had that movie and stuff. I think we talked about him in school too.
Yeah, but they found him, and they found his identity, which unfortunately means it's not Ted Cruz, but I mean, still can't convince me there wasn't two. And but I don't remember what his name was. I don't have it pulled up, but yeah, they found his identity, and he's already dead. So Can't do much about him now.
Was old as fuck by then.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he was in his like 80s. I don't remember. All right. Well, in keeping with our October traditions, we're gonna get more into the spooky season shit as we go on with the month. So let's see. Nick, you got a Halloween one you want to start with, my dude?
Yeah, sure. It's not necessarily like funny, but it's take your humor as however you want to take it. It's definitely dumb. So it's kind of funny because it's dumb. But it's in Tennessee, 2016. Obviously October. Is a Tennessee clown arrested for chasing cars.
Oh no. Like a dog.
Yeah.
Oh
a
no.
Tennessee woman. Her name is Candy Crydell. Let me say Candy CANDI.
DUI. Oh, DIE.
Yes.
It's very different from people spelled candy with a Y.
Yes. She was arrested for wearing circus makeup and chasing cars, along with being publicly intoxicated and making non-emergency 911 calls. So basically, she was like in a sports bra and pajamas with like clown makeup on. So if you don't know the traditional kind of clown makeup, it's like, white face and
you gotta have a red nose,
red paint, red nose, probably some crazy hair.
Yeah, you gotta make yourself look like an idiot to play the act of an idiot.
Yeah, but the fun fact that the white stuff they put on their face is like protective, kind of like it's water resistant, shit like that. So it's like a thick substance you put on.
What is this? Is this so it's like tear proof, so that when people dress up and do it, they don't cry and realize what they're actually doing?
Yeah. So she dressed up like that, sports bra, pajama pants, clown makeup, no shirt. And this also says that she was partially naked and wearing a stocking cap on her head while running after cars and jumping in and out of traffic.
So the Frogger clown.
The what?
It's like a Frogger clown, dude. Like the game Frogger, like where you like running the road and shit. Yeah, it's just like that. It sounds actually something out of GTA, and it happened in Tennessee, not Florida. I can't believe it.
I know, right? It just says
close call for Florida. Oof, can't speak.
They didn't even catch her while she was doing it. Like somebody called about her, and they had to go to her house to find her.
Damn.
And that she like answered the door in the same clothes, sports bra, pajama pants, and said they could like smell her from the door of like alcohol and.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So she obviously got arrested.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd imagine so.
That's my first story to kick it off.
Dude, I don't know, it's pretty stupid. I like it.
Definitely stupid, but she was very intoxicated, so
yeah.
She in her mind she probably thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I was intoxicated and doing that, I can't say I wouldn't think it was funny.
Oh, I'm gonna
endangering myself in front of traffic, like, doesn't get better than that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I gotta find my story again. I had it on my phone and I lost it. I had some like highlighted shit on here. Oh fuck, where did it all go? This is the problem with the not like actually preparing something or having a dual monitor or anything like that. That'd be nice. Dual monitor, but maybe.
We're not fancy enough.
Yeah, we're not fancy enough. All right. Um. So, basically, there's this guy. His name is Ronald O'Brien. This is an old Halloween story, 1974. We're going back in time today, baby. And so so his or actually no. Yeah, yeah. So the guy's name is Ronald. His son, his name is Tiffany? No, Timothy. I can't speak. I'm so sorry. So the guy came home after a long night of trick or treating and with his son. And then there was one last what the article said, and I had to quote and like directly pull that because the last piece of candy he pulled out for his son, and it was a Pixie Sticks, and it was completely poisoned. And so Timothy was like, "Yeah, I'll take it, woo!" And keep in mind, the kid was like 8 years old. Yeah. So so obviously his body is just gonna not react well to the poison. So he instantly starts vomiting. On the way to the hospital, he died. And
why am I laughing?
And my man's Ronald got caught like completely red-handed and was like he kept changing his story like every single time he spoke to like the officers about what happened. And turns out he'd somehow put cyanide in the Pixie Stick, and he's just like, he gave it to his son. He was just like, I like this. Dead.
How do you do that and like reseal the Pixie Stick? I know as well as you do. You get one drop of saliva on that motherfucker,
and it does not open. That's true.
It opens, but all the fucking sugar stuff in there just like sticks together in the tube.
Yeah, it makes it the worst like candy consuming situation of your life, honestly. Pixie Sticks are so inconvenient. That and Fun Dip. Like, I love Fun Dip, don't get me wrong, but like I wish they would just sell like the sweet sticks that come with it. I'd be all over that shit.
I didn't even like the stick. I would just eat the stick and then just lick my finger and stick it in the powder like a fat ass.
I think we've all done that at some point, so it's not too bad. Yeah, but so since it was 1974, a bit older, though, capital punishment still kind of a thing, or at least a little more common than it is today. Yeah, he got death. He got the death penalty. Lethal injection. I don't know how he did get the firing squad after killing his own son, but like, yeah, lethal injection. They let him go out the easy way. I hate that. So, yeah, so that's my story. You got another one?
What? Well, I thought since we both shared a story, I don't know about you, but during Halloween or October in general, I like to go to haunted houses.
Yeah.
I don't know if you like haunted houses.
Oh, no, I love them, but I don't like going out in public, so now I don't. When I was a kid, I did, though.
So, well, if you have stories, we can do it. I was thinking, for the last little bit, we could do if crazy or just funny, kind of in general, haunted house stories that either you experienced or that somebody experienced.
Actually, I do have one pretty stupid, funny haunted house experience.
All right, man.
I never really thought about this. So me and my family went to Gatlinburg when we were younger. Or when I was, I guess when we were younger. Yeah.
Spot.
So yeah,
and by the way, where that
and they have
lady was.
Yeah. What?
Where that clown lady was.
Oh shit! Oh no, I didn't think about the clown lady. But we went, and it was like they have like the Ripley's horror.
Oh, Ripley's
fucking
Believe It
shit.
or Not?
Yeah, but they have like a whole like thing of Ripley's on that street. They have like obviously like the Believe It or Not crap. They have the aquarium, and then they have a candy store.
Believe It or Not, but I'm sure it's changed. I mean, I went a long time ago.
Yeah, but they had the haunted house, and me and my family got in there and shit. we were going through it, and it wasn't one of those ones that like you had to have a leader, you know.
Oh, like
But
you had to follow the people. I've been to
yeah,
some of those. Those
what
that's
was
when you know it's like real shit. You're like, oh no,
yeah,
we gotta follow.
yeah, yeah. But we probably should have because I'm pretty sure the person leading that pact was my mother. And sorry if you're listening, mother, but my mom could be a dumbass sometimes, and it's really funny. But
Sorry, mom.
somehow, and I have no idea how, we got led off the path that we were like going on
Yeah.
and went to a part of the haunted house. It was still decorated. Everything was cool. It had like cobwebs up there, fucking crazy shit on the floor, like blood. But there was nothing at the end of it. It was like just like this little tunnel. And apparently we're supposed to go right like before we got to that tunnel. But somehow my mom went down the tunnel and there's just nothing there. So we were all standing there for like 5 minutes confused. And then someone came and got us, was like, oh, it's this way. Like, Jesus Christ, we're the stupidest people on the planet. But yeah, but
Kind of confused.
it's a good haunted house though. No, it wasn't even. I think the door was just not supposed to be open. I think they like changed the path in it sometimes, but they left it open.
For like the workers or whatever.
Yeah, I guess so. They can like
I mean,
go
I've
around
definitely been
you
to
do
some
something.
haunted houses where they got like strobe lights flashing and shit. You're like,
Oh yeah,
oh,
no, and it's one of those, and yeah, no, it is one of those too. But like, I mean, dude, it is a good haunted house though. It's always a good one to go to. Consistently terrifying.
we were gonna go to a haunted house last Saturday, but we ended up going to an escape room instead.
Dude, escape rooms are fun.
It was just the two of us. So, but next time we go, it's towards Lenore. So not too far from you.
Yeah.
If you want to go, we got 25% off next time, like the whole group's price.
Yeah, we'll stream it too for Crime Tab.
Yeah. But they change it. But yeah, we're trying to go again in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, might be going. That'd probably be good content. And
25,
also,
$25 a person, which
yeah,
is not bad, really.
that is not
And
bad.
you get an hour. And I think that place, all of their escape rooms are at least either three rooms or two floors. And we,
2 rooms or 2 floors. That sounds pretty
yeah,
cool. Yeah.
we did the Twister. So it was like, I started in the house, and then my girlfriend, she started in a shed in the same room, but there's like a wall there, and she had to do stuff in the shed, and I had to bring her stuff
Yeah.
in the shed so she could get out, blah blah blah. And then you got to do all this shit before the time runs out and the Twister comes and kills everything, or whatever. But the rooms are made for 10 people, but you can do it with a minimum of 2 people. So it was just us two doing it. And then
I'd have been lost.
yeah, we did good at start. Like I found some shoes that went on a certain plaque and it unlocked some stuff. We got a little confused. It just got to be like so much shit that 2 people
Yeah.
couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, we need at least four or 5 people. So one person can go here, one person can go there.
Yeah. Facts. I feel like 10's too much though. You get crowded.
Yeah.
Actually, that's kind of the opposite of like a haunted house though, because I feel like it'd be scarier to go in with just like, well, obviously it'd be terrifying by yourself, and some people just do it. Some people just like fuck it, yeah. And then some people will just like I mean I think 2 people. Two
I
people
think
is like the
I think like 4 or 5 people would be like the good number, just because.
yeah, but people feel too much safety in a group. That's not what haunted houses are about. Safety is their like number 2 priority.
Yeah, and I think it all comes down to like how you think about it. Like how I think about it, like if I go by myself, yes, it'll be scary, but the whole time, because you're scared, you're gonna be like trying to hype yourself up and be like, oh, it's just all fake shit, blah blah, blah. Or I can get
Yeah.
through this fast as I can go, or
Yeah, those are the kind of people
like,
that just kind of ruin the haunted house. So
yeah. But
yeah,
I feel like you're more likely to do that by yourself. But like if you're in like a group of 4 or 5 people, and say most of you like haunted houses, and obviously there's always going to be like the 1 or 2 people that's super scared of everything.
Yeah.
So I think in that perspective, like certain things that wouldn't normally scare you in a haunted house, like you're gonna jump, and get scared at because you're gonna be playing off the other people getting scared. Like they're essentially kind of gonna scare you.
Yeah. Oh shit. You know what? You know what that reminds me of? I don't know how this reminds me of it. I was thinking of like candy. And that reminds me, you know people who suck on Halloween?
Who?
I've seen this before. This is true crime right here. Like this is absolutely like felony worthy. People that go up, like those people like put out the buckets on Halloween, so they're like actually
Oh
standing out
yeah.
there and they'll just like, take as many as you want, but be courteous. Or like even sometimes they'll just do like one per person, right?
Yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fucking I've seen so many people like in my times trick or treating, just like they'll just run up to it and just start like it'll be like a bunch of little kids running up there and they'll start like shoveling it in, just taking it all for themselves.
Yeah.
Or it'll be like parents doing it too sometimes. But like, dude, those are true criminals right there. That should be felony.
It takes all the candy.
Yeah. Like
I
like
totally thought this was going like where the people like dress in the costumes with the bucket and they wait till somebody grabs the candy and they're like, "Rah!"
oh, actually yeah,
That
that
would
no,
be
that's
great.
just as much of a crime. It's just like wow,
That'd be
that was
great.
just faked. Yeah.
That's a
People
good way
deserve
to
to go
get
to jail
punched
for
in the
doing this shit.
face.
Yeah. People do that got balls. They do.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
I totally would do it though. That'd be so funny.
Yeah, you know what?
Like 8 times out of 10, you're gonna scare them,
Yeah.
and then the other
Yeah.
2 times you just get punched in the face. It's just how it happens.
Yeah.
Part of the
Dude.
job.
So oh fuck. I forgot what I was gonna talk about. Talk about something else. I'm stupid. I lose my train of thought so
All right,
fast.
I got one more Halloween, or yeah, I got one more haunted house story.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's from. It used to be called the Horror Fields, and it's near where I live now. But it's since the pandemic, I guess they went out of business, or they're looking, or their website said they're looking for like some new home. I guess someplace without as many restrictions or
Mm,
something like that. Uh, but it used to be a big area, and they did it one year by the volunteer fire department. So you would start and it was like a haunted trail. So you would
mm,
walk, and it was like, a good 30, 45-minute trail. So what would happen would be you would start at the fire department. First off, I'm like, I don't know, probably 7 or 8.
mm,
And we go in. It's like me, my mom, her boyfriend, and her friend, my mom's friend, and her boyfriend, and then her son, who was like a year younger than me, but we'd all been like friends since we were little or whatever, blah blah blah. Um, and then we had my cousin with me. I remember because we took him for his birthday because his birthday is on October 31st, which
yeah.
is that's a cool ass birthday.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'd
Lucky
say so.
motherfucker, right? That's
Yeah.
either like a really cool ass birthday or like a haunted ass birthday.
Yeah.
Um, but I remember we're standing outside, or you go into the fire department first to buy your tickets and shit. And in the room where you go to get your tickets, there's this movie playing on the wall through a projector. So it's like this big ass wall with a projector. And then they're playing this movie. And I remember we go in, the scene I'm watching, there's this kid and like 5 like wolf dogs, it looks like. And they just started attacking him and like ripping his arm off and shit.
Oh my God. That
I'm
shit's
just
wild.
standing there. I'm like, what is going on?
Yo, if I saw that when I was 8 years old, I would like never go out on Halloween again, probably.
Yeah, I was freaked the fuck out. And then my mom was like, it's okay. It's okay. It's just a movie. They're just trying to scare you. I'm like, okay, whatever. So then we get our tickets, then we go outside and we're standing in line to go in the trail. Like trail starts, it's probably like 30 feet of like open and like openness because there's like a gate. And then you just go into the woods. But uh we're standing there and it's like this big gate and this long line of people. And there was like this like witch doctor kind of guy standing by the gate. And all of a sudden he just starts spurting fire everywhere, like in the air. And it was like our turn to go in when he's doing it. And then he's like, "Oh, Patrick, I heard if you're daring, you should come in." Blah blah blah, and that's like my cousin's name. And I'm like, "Oh my
Oh,
god, how's he?"
yo.
I'm like, "How's he
How,
know?
how
How's
the
he?"
fuck they know that shit?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Yo.
So I'm like already freaked out, and then we start walking in like a single file line, and I'm bad about like getting scared and pushing people. Because people get
Shit.
scared and they just want to like stand there and they're like, "Oh my god, oh my god." I'm like, "Go, go, go."
Yeah, yeah.
But so like the first couple parts were really lit up and a lot of fire and shit shooting everywhere. And it would creep me out because the people would be, you would walk by certain parts and people would jump out at you, obviously. But instead of going back and hiding and wait for the next people, they would time it so that the people, when they jumped out and scared you, they they could walk and follow you to the end of the trail.
Yeah.
So they would jump out and scare you. You'd be like, "Oh fuck, whatever," and you'd start walking. And occasionally, you get curious, so you look back. So I like look back, and every person that's scared of senses is like slowly just like walking and following us. And
Yeah.
like I said, it was a trail in the woods. So some of the trail had like, dips in it and shit like that because dirt or whatever. Um, and then some spots had like holes instead of filling the holes with dirt and filling the holes up, they just put like this spider web type shit over it. And it was literally like a spider web, but they would tie it so tight it was like springy. And I just remember like, but it would glow in the dark so you could see it. That way you could know if you were going to step on it, it was like a hole. Um,
That wait a minute. Wait a
yeah.
minute. Hold on. Let me stop you right there. Okay. Springy. All right, all right. And let's keep in mind this isn't like a corporation thing, like product quality, whatever.
No, it's
This is
like
just like springs that look like or like attached like springy spider webs
it was like
over potholes. Not
yellow,
potholes.
green, neon glowing uh twine that you would buy that, like you got at a Halloween store that would be like fake spider web, blah blah blah.
Yo,
Kind of fluffy looking.
see, here's my thing. Hold up. Sneeze. I also dabbed. Anyway, yeah, I'm like that. Anyway,
Hard.
so I feel like for whatever reason, and this might be just false, but I feel like if you it, if you install that kind of thing and the hole's deep enough under one, like someone could step in that and break their foot, lawsuit.
Yeah.
Bro, I'd step on that shit so hard if I knew about that. I'd like do it the first time. I'd
I
do it a
mean, that was
second time.
totally like early 2000s. So I mean, pre
Oh yeah.
2010. So I'm
Oh
sure
yeah.
like back then they weren't too worried about it.
Yeah. I don't think anybody
But
was.
now today, like if anyone tripping fell, they'd be like, "I'm suing." uh,
Facts. I mean, if I fall down in a McDonald's, I'm definitely gonna blame it on the ice machine maker and get $1 million.
oh yeah.
Huh,
But
can't stop me.
anyway, we're reaching what we think is the end, and we come to like this field. It's like me, like I'm saying, we're in the woods, reached the end of the trail, and it's like this huge ass open area, and there's just bonfires lit and just random people at them. And
Dark Souls.
yeah,
The Dark Souls MMO has finally come.
like a huge ass bonfire, like um, and then there was some like little markers that you could tell, so you could follow to keep going to find the way
Yeah.
out. And then, so we start walking down there, and about halfway through, um, you always know it's the end when you hear the chainsaw. Uh,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
because of course at the end of like every haunted house, there's always a dude with a chainsaw that's going to chase you.
the sentence that you said though it could sound really bad out of context. You know what? You,
Listen,
you know it's the end when you hear a chainsaw.
yeah. Uh, but like, so we hear him, and I'm like, oh shit! Now I'm trying to take off running, and I step on one of those spider web things, and I fucking fall.
Exactly.
Yeah, I fall, and I'm just laying there. I'm like, no, and then everybody just keeps like running and walking and leaves me there. And the guy's just like running up on me, and he just looks at me and just keeps going. I'm like,
Dude,
all right.
dude, I'm telling you, if I was your parent in that scenario, I would have been like, oh no, because my child got hurt. But then like also internally seconds later, after realizing it's just a hole, I'd be like, yes, lawsuit instantly. I swear to God, I'd be making billions
Oh, it
off
definitely
my
hurt.
child's like mildly hurt foot.
I remember like turning and stepping on it and being like my foot springing. I'm like, oh, and then fall.
Yeah.
And then all these people were like walking up on me. I'm like, oh,
Just trampling you.
they're like, oh, what an idiot. He fell. He stepped on the spider web, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh man. Dude, I actually had one haunted house where I walked in and I think it was at like there's no college near my hometown. We used to go to one every year over there. And it's like we'd walk by it or we'd walk through it every year. There's one year when we walked through it, it was like me and my friend Tyler and like somebody else. There's a guy who forgot to do his jump scare. And so he was just kind of standing there and we looked over and saw he was like, I messed that up and he just started giving us high fives. That's the kind of that's the kind of haunted house that I like. Just
I was in a haunted house one time.
working in one.
Yeah, like
What'd you do?
well, my step grandmother, when I lived in Boone, uh, she would turn her house into a haunted house every year. So like
Yeah,
all the people that we went to school with and shit like that would come, charge like $10. Uh, I
it's
think
not
the
too
year I
bad.
did it, we had like, I remember it was crazy because we had these people come, this girl come who was our babysitter, but I had went down there because I was staying at home by myself. But my cousin, she was babysitting my cousins who were like a year younger than me. Well, one was a year younger than me, and the other one was like 2 or 3 years younger than me. And so I went down there and we played spin the bottle. So I got stuck in the basement with her, blah blah blah. And
Oh
then
yeah,
she showed up there. Yeah, so did the normal spin the bottle shit, like kissed or whatever. And then she came to the haunted house with her boyfriend. uh, but
uh-oh.
well, he didn't know, but um, it was very cheesy because it was just like a double wide. So we just had like some parts portioned off, and then my cousin hid in the bathroom in the shower room would scare like jump out at
Dude,
people.
that's actually kind of cool though.
Yeah, and then he would like the bathroom was like on this side, so he would jump out and they like he's here and they would be stuck here. But I would be hidden in the room behind him and come out from behind him and kind of like pinch him in and corner him.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
actually sick.
it was fun. It was
So just a cheap little low budget haunted house works out fine.
oh yeah, I mean she had
Hell,
like a fog machine and shit like that. Like it looked like a haunted house.
oh shit, yeah, I mean
Like I
that's
think
cool.
her friend gave her like a fake casket and shit. and then we would put up like some kind of black material so you couldn't see like the
Oh yeah.
walls of the house and stuff. So it'd be like you can tell it's a house, I guess.
I think it'd be even creepier. Or
If
I
it
think
was
you
a
could
house.
make it potentially creepier if it was a house. Because I mean, think about like Resident Evil 7. Could be.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
think it'd be fun to do that again, like make a haunted house at your house.
Yeah, I actually already made my haunted house at my house for this year. It's my idea of I charge people $5 at the door. It's just a little like a pay slip thing. It's not like me standing out there because I have to be inside. Because the second they walk in the door, they look at me and they're gonna be like, ah, and then they're gonna run just because they're gonna see my face.
Then you get five.
Ultimate defense. Yeah, $5, easy. Just milked out of them. I'll just convince them it's like the whole like basement of this apartment building or something, and it just starts in my room and then or my house or whatever, and then I'm just gonna actually just stand at the front door second they walk in, and they're gonna see my face, and they're gonna be so horrified they walk out. That's business. That's like economy 1 million.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. I'm a genius.
I think it'd be cool to own a haunted house too, like
Oh yeah.
one and like design it and shit.
Yeah. I did actually, you know what?
It
Full
should be a
full
game,
like
dude. Like Roller
dude.
Coaster Tycoon. It should be like
Oh shit.
Haunted House Tycoon. You get like unlimited budget.
Yeah, yeah,
That'd be sick. You heard it here first.
yeah. Yeah. This is a audio patent. Actually, it's a video patent too.
I had the idea first, motherfuckers. Uh, yeah, that'd be sick as fuck.
Yeah, I agree. That would be sick. Like do like a full round, like full year one. Like it doesn't even have to be a Halloween thing. Just like kind of like a
Oh yeah,
Monday, like Monday through Friday, charge one price. Saturday, charge another. Sunday, you don't open
Sunday
it at all.
free on Sunday.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. Just don't even open it at all. He's gonna
Oh,
go to haunted house on a
closing.
Sunday.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. All right. Well, does that wrap it up? I think we're about at that time, aren't we? May
Yeah.
not be. Yeah.
No, it's been about 40, 45 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's been a good minute.
Try
Well,
not to keep too long since we got to do the other episode too.
yeah. All right. Well, definitely make sure to recommend this to all of your friends. And as always, if you're listening, you can watch it on YouTube. If you're watching it on YouTube, you can listen to it. We're on Spotify. I think we're on Apple Music and just is
Yeah,
that
we're
it?
on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google
Apple
Podcasts,
Podcast. Yeah, Google Podcast too.
pretty much everywhere you can get a podcast now. We are on. The big one we were waiting on was Apple, but now we
Yeah,
are on Apple Podcasts.
let's go.
That's right.
All,
Um,
all right.
it'll be on YouTube. We'll post a snippet on Instagram, and this we recorded on the 7th. It'll probably come out on the 8th, which is Friday
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, and then
Oh,
have the second STS episode
yeah,
probably in the next couple days.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well,
That's
sounds
all.
good. All right, we'll see you.
All right. Oh.